Hey everybody, nap time is about to wind down at our house, and so I wanted to shoot a quick video to talk to you guys about Spring Sprint. I know I keep taking these videos with this weird thing on. I'll show you. Ruby's in here. She's sleeping. So I just wanted to share with you guys about Spring Sprint. I know that we've had some people who are asking, your newer consultants, and a lot of you probably don't even know, you don't have a clue what it is, and I took that for granted, and so I want to explain this to you so you have time to think about it and try to get registered. So basically, this is our fourth year, fifth year maybe to do Spring Sprints. They're really, really great. They are a full day of training. Cincy Home Office sends some of their training staff, some of their executive staff to the different Spring Sprint stops. It starts, the very first location I looked is January 31st, and it goes through February 14th. I think there's 4 different routes that the staff is traveling on, and they're coming, they try to come as close as possible to the majority of consultants that they can. They can't go to every city, obviously, just cost-wise and effectiveness-wise, so we need to kind of travel to them. Whatever stop is closest to you, kind of do some research. I know I live in Oklahoma City, and there's not one in Oklahoma this year, and so I was trying to research, okay, do I go up to Kansas City? Do I go to Fort Worth? Do I go to Arkansas? Like, I was trying to measure out the time distance, and personally, I'm going to the Fort Worth location on February 2nd, I think it is. So anyway, it's $75, and in that you get a product kit. In the past, we've gotten mini testers, like the transition set of mini testers. We have gotten, I think we've gotten catalogs, a warmer, maybe a plug-in. Just they put several items. You might comment on this video, team, if you've ever been to Spring Sprint, and if you can remember what we got in our kits, because I'm at a loss right now. But it's definitely worth it. Your kit alone is probably worth almost that amount, if not that amount. And that also includes your full day of training. So what you'll do is you'll drive to your location. I know some people will actually make a trip of it and spend the night, maybe the night before. That way they can get up early in the morning and go register and spend the day there. Some people will just drive the morning of. I'm kind of leaning towards maybe driving 3.5 hours in the morning really early and then coming back that night. We'll see how it goes. So you'll go and you'll get there registered in the morning, and last year they had this amazing registration system they've been using for Spring Sprints and for reunion, things like that, and you basically put your ID number in, and it's there, and it shows that you're there and you're checked in, and they'll give you your kit and your whatever product it is that you're getting. Usually they'll give you a cool notebook with places to write notes in, take notes in, and so you'll get there in the morning, you'll register. They will maybe have a Cincy Family Store where you can buy business supplies. If you're not able to buy business supplies, we should at least have an area where you can see some of them, where you can actually see what the t-shirts look like, see what the different products look like and feel like before you buy them online later on. I'm trying to think, there could be a product show. Oh yes, they've done this in the past year. So they'll have like a product showcase of all the new products coming out. So if this is taking place like in the beginning of February, it'll be transition month, and then March 1st we'll have all our new Cincy fragrance products and catalog out, and so it's a really cool time to actually go and see them in person, like brand new warmers, buddies, whatever. We'll get to see them in person. You can, I'm not sure if it'll be behind glass or anything, but you might be able to like touch them and actually take pictures so you can show your customers exactly what they look like in person. And then we'll hear from home office staff, and then we'll also hear from consultants. They had a lot of consultant speakers last year, which I thought was really, really cool. They will just talk about stuff that, you know, all of us are going through, ideas for booking parties, ideas for recruiting, ideas for keeping all your, you know, all your stuff organized in your life, and it's really good. So I hope you'll consider joining us. It'll be $10 also for a guest if you want to bring a guest with you. This is an awesome time to bring a potential recruit, somebody who's thinking about joining Cincy. That way they can kind of see what it's like. They got all this, you know, a whole day of training before they even sign up. It'd be perfect for them. It'd also be a great thing to bring your spouse with your $10 guest ticket. I have to say, if you guys haven't heard my story before, JP, I was in Cincy for over a year, almost a year and a half before JP actually got on board and appreciated and helped me in my business. And before that, I mean, he would tell you, he was I mean, he was pretty negative about it. It took time away from him, and I put a lot of time into it, and I was really excited about it, and he kind of thought it was annoying. And so some of you may be there, and it might be an awesome thing, especially if the location nearest you is around Valentines. I know that last Saturday at all the different routes, the 14th, February 14th is the last stop, and so if you're at a place, if you're at a stop that happens on Valentine's Day, man, bring your spouse. Say, this is what I want for Valentine's Day. Just come and spend time with me, see what I do, see what, see my Cincy friends, see what it's like, and that's all you have to give me. And man, that's kind of exactly what happened. Actually, it's exactly what happened with JP. We had a training that our group put together. It wasn't a home office event, but our group put together this leadership retreat, and I said, hey, you know what? I really want to go. I really want you to come with me. And it was like an overnight retreat. And, you know, I'm sorry if you've heard this before, but he actually pouted the whole time. He just was in a bad mood. He didn't want to be there. And then something clicked, and all the way home he was talking about things that we could do, and he was really excited. And from there on out, he's really helped with a lot. And so we can talk more about that later, but that's kind of a little tangent I went off on. Anyway, it'd be awesome if you could get your spouse to come. I'm trying to think if there's something else. This is a Scentsy fragrance only event. They are working on possibly putting something together that would be for Velada, but this will be mainly Scentsy fragrance. I think that's it. I hope you guys will consider coming. This is a really cool event. It's awesome to be around other Scentsy family, meeting new friends, and feeling that energy and enthusiasm from all the Scentsy consultants that are around. If you are unable to come in July to Scentsy Family Reunion in Vegas, I think this is an event that you really need to try to come to. Take a day off work if you have to. If it's during the week, it will be worth it. I really think you're going to enjoy it. And if you have any questions about this, let me know. Comment on this post on our Facebook page, and let me know if there's anything that you're curious about. If I didn't talk about it, I should have probably talked about everything. We're going at 7 minutes now for this video, and I thought it was going to be like 2. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys. I hope you'll join us for Spring Sprint. If you're near the Fort Worth area and you want to drive to the Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth area, I'd love to see you. That's my favorite thing about Spring Sprint, actually, is connecting with members of our team. So I guess we can talk later. Here's what I want you to do. Comment on this post on our Facebook team page what location you're going to. That way you guys can start talking, and you can meet up, plan to sit together, have lunch together, maybe go to some workshops together and chat and meet some other people from our team. Okay? Hope you guys are having a good week. See ya.